You can see requested delivery date. We have still not written the material, but by default system is showing the same date on which you are creating the PO. Now definitely based on what material you are selecting, these dates will keep on adjusting. Okay, so by default it is showing you required delivery date from customer is 13th of September. Okay, based on material we can change it to whatever date we want. This is coming by default. If I want that customer needs this material on 28th, I can come here and I can change that information. Okay, you can do the delivery block. Now let's assume you are getting this order. Let's take an example. Customer has called you and he said there is a very urgent requirement of this material. Can you create a sales order and issue the material as soon as possible? You will tell the customer, yes, I can definitely do that, but I need a PO. So he will say, no, I cannot give the PO. You know our company's process. It will take another 2 days to raise the PO. So I cannot give you the PO at this stage, but my request is please create the order so that it is not delaying from your side. So what you will do, you will say, okay, I'm just writing the dummy PO number here. Okay. And I am blocking the delivery so that till the time I don't get the PO, I'm just giving you one scenario. There can be multiple such scenarios. So till the time I will not get the PO reference number from the customer, till that time I will block the delivery, which means mistakenly also my warehouse team, my stores team, they should not mistakenly also deliver this material to the customer because of any reason. There are multiple reasons. You can see why the delivery can be blocked. For example, missing the credit limit. So let's assume this customer is giving you the PO. He's asking you that I need this material on 20th. And you are telling him that, yes, I can see, but the problem is your credit limit is already exceeded. We cannot give you more credit. And he says, no problem, I will be releasing the payment by 15th. Okay, but please process this order so that it is not delaying my material delivery. So you will say, okay, I will create the order. Okay, but please make sure that on 15th you release the payment. So what you will do here is you will clearly mention that missing the credit limit, that is the reason the order is delivery blocked. Okay, this will be only removed once he makes the payment. Okay, once the payment is made, you will come here and you will change the sales order so that the stores department knows that, okay, now there is no problem in doing this delivery. And system will also allow us to perform the delivery of a particular material. Okay. Similarly, there is billing block. So delivery can be done, but I cannot do the billing. Now there can be multiple reasons why the billing cannot be done. Okay, maybe because you can see pricing is incomplete. You can see approval is pending, due to which I cannot generate the billing for this particular sales order. Okay, so same as delivery block, I can block the delivery also, but I can block the billing also. Then you have payment terms. Normally, as I told you, most of the time, whenever we are providing the material to the customer, it is on the credit. Okay, so how much credit you want to give to the customer? How many days? So some customers will be offering 15 days of credit. Some customers will be offering 30 days of credit. So based on who is the customer, you will agree on the payment terms. Okay, and based on the payment terms, the customer will pay you that particular amount. And that is exactly what will come under the payment terms here. Okay, Inco versions, Inco terms, these are freight, whether the freight would be borne by the customer or you would be bearing the freight, who will bear the other charges relevant to the material delivery. All those standard ISO related Inco terms are provided by SAP. Okay, so based on what you need to use, you have to select accordingly. Okay, and also you can play with the system to create your own Inco terms if required. Okay, you can see in the sales order, this is header. Okay, if I click on this button, it will give me more information on the header part. You'll be able to see more information on the header. So yeah, the first thing itself is system is not able to determine the pricing procedure. So in order to enter the pricing information, in order for the system to determine the pricing information, we need to have the pricing procedure. Okay, we need to assign the pricing procedure to the sales area. So if you click on this, it will clearly tell you what pricing procedure is missing. So the pricing procedure is missing for sales organization RECH, distribution channel 02, and R1 is nothing but your division. In addition to this, A is your customer or material pricing procedure. So there are two pricing procedures we need to assign. One is at the time of, let me show you how exactly you will be doing this. So if I take you to through the configuration, again I can tell you the T codes later on, but as of now I'm taking you to the configuration. So you will go to obviously sales and distribution. Okay, basic functions. You'll be able to see pricing here. Within pricing, you will go to pricing control. And in pricing control, you would be able to see define and assign the pricing procedures. Click on this. Here also, there are different procedures which we can create, which we are going to discuss in the pricing session. So set the pricing procedure determination, how the system will determine which pricing procedure is relevant for this combination. Okay, so let's click on new entries. Our sales organization is what? RECH. Our distribution channel is what? Our distribution channel is 02, and our division is R1, right? This is a documented pricing procedure which is getting defaulted as A. You can see the error. It will clearly tell you what is missing. So if you click on this, you can see A is my document pricing procedure. So as of now, I'm just entering A here. And last one is customer pricing procedure. You can see again that is blank. There is a blank value here. Why? Because when we created a customer, if I show you, there was a field for pricing procedure. If you go to transaction BP for the customer that we just now created, so if I do F4, company code RECH, I think this is the one that we created just now. Okay, and which we are using currently, yeah. So orders, and here you will be able to see the pricing procedure, customer pricing procedure. So if I enter anything here, then it will ask me the values for that. But if I'm keeping it blank, that is the reason system is asking me for the blank info. So I'll keep it blank here also, and I will assign the standard pricing procedure, which is RVAA01. Okay, this is a standard pricing procedure. What exactly is the pricing procedure? Within the pricing procedure, there are different conditions. Okay, so how exactly the pricing, what are the different components of pricing? When you are creating any invoice to the customer, what are the different components of pricing? So in the pricing, you have the basic price without tax. You may have taxes. You may have freight charges. You may have insurance charges, right? So there can be a lot of additional conditions. There can be a lot of additional charges that you want to apply on top of the basic price. All those prices comes under the pricing procedure. These are called as conditions within the pricing procedure, which we will discuss in detail. As of now, I am just using the standard pricing procedure and clicking on save. So now system will not say that I don't know the pricing procedure. If I continue with my sales order, okay, I was getting the error when I was clicking on this, but now if I try to click on this, you can see that error is gone. This is just information, and system may ask us to take us to the header information. You can see this is a header information, header data. So in the sales, you are able to see a lot of things. You will be, again, as I told you, if you want to determine automatically sales office, sales group from the customer itself, you can do that by providing this information here itself. Okay, so if you provide this default information here, that will automatically flow in your sales orders. Okay, there are a lot of other fields based on the nature of the transaction. We will be using it. You can see pricing procedure is automatically determined based on the configuration that we just now done. There is a customer group field also, which is also there in customer master data if you want to default it. Okay, so customer pricing procedure group also you can see, which is also getting determined. So there is sales, then there are shipping related information, there is billing related information. So whatever transactions you can do in the sales cycle, okay, accounting also, these are the conditions that I was talking about. So there is a gross value, and then there may be the discount that you are giving to the customer, which is also part of your pricing, right? There can be freight, there can be taxes, all those things will be part of conditions. Okay, partners will show you those partner functions that we discussed. Okay, so in this way, you can see this is a header information. Same way, if you come down, you will be able to see the items. Items means those items that you want to sell to the customer. So in our case, I want to create the sales order for trading goods that we created. Okay, how much quantity I want to order? Let's say I want to order 10 quantity to this particular customer. This customer has ordered 10 quantity.